Alrighty, welcome back to some OJD Brothers. What time we got going on out over here for the month of July. Yeah, this sounds like a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, we got some interesting things coming out over in the here in the realm of JD, and it's very much gonna be interesting. Because well, there's been some neat things added over here. I won't say some super interesting, but I think it is neat. How far the porch stuff we got going on over in here. I still believe that Burning Memory is probably gonna come out before fucking the second demo JD. That's my hunch at least. But we shall see. We shall see if everything's gonna be coming out of that over here. So first of all, new Mexican style situations now coding to be in this image right over in here. As you can see over here, we got Manila Toys Bueno, of the National Democracy, and all sorts of party over here. Interesting little nice spirits. Look at that shit over here. I'm curious about what these can entail. I can see yeah, we're shooting the ones with that have no party and the ones that aren't really relevant. Over here, we got little bits and pieces of that though. Especially that cell one, that we computer one over here. I'm curious about what that one's gonna be about. Curious about what that's gonna be. Anyways, South Africa with her scenes and powers. We got various events over here. We didn't actually do a playthrough of South America. And actually, I don't remember. I played on my screen over here since the first demo dropped. But yeah, we got safe and unsafe paradise over here, so we'll see that. Lisa's always been playing the beach. Today she was enjoying 10 times as much because her father was with her. She was never a guy to play the beach with her dad, but every day she could, she put on the biggest smile for him. Her father, meanwhile, always made sure to pamper who he called his little ray of sunshine. Every day together at the beach, they always spend all morning together. The tall sand castles, the entire beach came down, listening castles that were even taller than tiny leaves. Every time she made one of the large waves, took it over the party near noon. And every time her dad held her high over water, so the sea couldn't take her too. Today was no different. The towers were so tall that the time they crashed down that Elise couldn't help but cry to her dad's chest as he held her close. Someone always knew how to make her feel better. Maybe an hour later, Elise forgot all about the castle thanks to the sweetness of ice cream cone. She gleefully enjoyed it at the same time as she could look out to the packed street high up on her father's shoulders. She swore she could see hundreds of stores go up in front of her. Every time Elise pointed exceedingly at the storefront, father took her inside to see everything from up close. So she wished she could be overall raced out. She had fitted some cute outfits she saw. She was so small that even the hats on her split were twice her size. Still, she didn't dream of all the beautiful clothes she'd have someday when she'd older. You'll see. A lot of things could happen in South Africa. Lots of things. Anyways, even if I told her it was more than beautiful already. At least can help but frown as she could see the clouds against the sky before it was even dark outside. So it said the sea nights come earlier, so Dad called off today much sooner than she would have wished for. So she would go there arrived home before the storm began battering down on the city. In her age, she knew she would wake up to the sea full of mud and trash the next day. She always wondered just how her dad could handle all this one camping out in the city. Would he not prefer to stay here in a dry home? Would he not prefer to stay here with her? He asked him once why they always had to go. He heard from a friend Eden who once lived in the north. The north was scary. In a tornado in the north, there was thunder, without lightning or rain. Sometimes the thunder destroyed entire houses. Father never given her a good answer. He always said it was his duty. See people with their backs to the sea. So it relates to the coming storm daddy's South Africa crisis that can occur, and the eventual war that can break out. You see how that's going to be expanded upon once the second number comes out over here, because we're not there. No, we're working some of that. Now, with each room I've has three now spirit stuff. Let me see that, but let's do that in this one here. So we've got the Stufaya Union. Sorry about that for a bit. Die Stelfire-Union. I remember how the fuck you say it, but I cannot say it properly. Here we get the stability 10 if you take +5. And it was just to go off, and that's nothing. That's more so than noise, really. Born in the fires of Civil Strife in Harlem by the steel will of its founders, the Student Union stared at ballroom with a spectre, Spartakism, and romantic delusion of great mysticism. The motel lies between the Science Group, SRGT, and White Austrian United Veteran Technocrats and executives under the shared banner of iron discipline, modern warfare, and covert anti-communism. Opposed vehemently to the blood and sword dogma of Dere and as a royal courtist, the new champions of industrial martial vision of Germany, one where the future is built not in the fields but in the factories of barracks. They didn't start dreams of peasant unity and purity and paver armored columns, so in order and if they force unity and might. Recently going up against Dere with I believe it was called the Blood and Soil Association. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that though, because I believe Dere, if you want to actually join the Green Pack, so you can go live over here, and that can drag you fast into Judgment Day as well, because you're effectively you never try to reclaim Germany, you're effectively going to be drawn in fucking the Vaz. I forgot what the title was for a moment. Go live, whatever comes out top in the region, the Korea region war. And curiously how it's gonna pan out over here, because I believe unlike a TMO, you could technically win it without resorting to all-out nuclear devastation. But since I think only France has the fucking nukes at this point, and I'm pretty sure America's gonna be too busy trying to unify, trying to get involved, and the other participants, Japan, mainly, he'll be too busy trying to recoup from the losses, really get involved in that. It depends on circumstances. Yeah, it's gonna go, but it could go either way. I'm curious to see how that's gonna pan out over here whenever that comes out. Let's see. Each class has been revamped and adjusted. Expect to see a few of it soon over here. We'll see. Don't know if we're gonna get ideology teaser as well, but it's like ideology teaser. Because again, I don't know when they're gonna come out over here, so I'll just do them as they come along over here. So we shall see definitely if we're gonna get any more sooner or later. APLA David has seen some progress over here. It feels like it's been seeing some progress for fucking years at this point. Well, I don't know. More character general missions are called in across JD. Interesting stuff. Our Civil War has been reworked over here. That one is I'm also interested in because the Algerian Civil War was a thing, but then it got removed for some fucking reason, and then they said we're gonna bring it back. So I could see how it's actually been brought back, because it was kind of flippy floppy about Algeria for I don't know why. So we shall see. Lastly, seems like monarchist nation who's I've got a new mechanic implement over here. I think I'm gonna post the vid. Should come on like a little short. I'm not exactly the type of video here. I could probably just pop it up if I remember what it was. Give me a second. One little second. Yeah, so here's a little thing we got going on over here. Some new mechanic. Yep. Yeah, it's basically just the porter swapping out. Usually see it sometimes with the do porter, like the monarchist, the king, the prime minister side. What's that prime? I got 40k on the brain. Anyways, yeah, about it. With that. So we actually see. So it's not super interesting, but I am excited to see the new stuff's gonna be coming out over here, especially the AP. No, especially not the AP, the English stuff over here. Cause I want to see. If that's been changed since the last time I cover it, or it's been just expanded upon. We're gonna see exactly how that's gonna pan out once the whole French and War stuff happens. Very good to see how that's gonna be. So yeah, I think that's about it. And a little late on this actually because I got something. I got something coming up over here, so hopefully I'll remember to upload this in a bit. So yeah, So you guys know what I can do next time over here. I do like to know. Well, I should post out a little teaser video as a little portrait thing by itself tonight over here. I'll think about it. So then I'll see you guys later.